It's tax time. It's tax time. How to determine if you're going to get a refund on your income tax check. Just get to the point, man. First thing you have to do, find your W-2, especially if you're making under 100K and you're only a W-2 worker or you get paid working one or two jobs and they always give you a W-2. This is the advice for you to determine if you're going to get a return or not. What you need to do is get your W-2, check how much that, in that number one box, if you look at it, it'll say one, it'll have like a number. Take that number, and what you need to do is you need to find out how much you've been paying on your federal, how much you've been paying on your state. So there'll be an amount of federal tax paid, and there'll be an amount of state tax paid. So today we're going to just talk about how to calculate it for the federal, because that's the easiest. Because all you have to do with the federal, especially if you're making under 100K, get the 1040 tax table, because that's what you're going to use if you're a W-2 worker. Find out on that chart if you're single, dependent, depending on how you've been doing your taxes for the different numbers. Take that. Now, for example, I do single, so I can find a single number, say for 93,000. So there'll be like 4,000, 8,000. It'll say federal tax owed on that amount of money is 16,500. So you take that 16,500 number, and now after you do your tax, this is just a quick way. The quick way to do it is just find out the number one number, how much you've made, go to the tax table, find out how much the tax is required, and then go to your W-2 and just get that number. You'll find it'll be a federal number. It's just a quick estimate before you go to the tax man to do your taxes, if you're going to even have a tax return or not, if you got to prepare to owe, or you don't owe anything at all. It'll take you 5 minutes, and if you want me to actually show you that number and do some minor calculations for you, charge $30 to send over your W-2 number, and I'll do all the work number. I'll give you the numbers, and you can do a double check my math. But for $30, I can help you with that. But I did mine yesterday. At first, I thought I owed money, but I owed $743. I got a return for $743 on the federal, and I got a return for $643 on the state. So I'm going to go to H&R Block. So I'll pay another $200 to have them do my taxes. I just have them do the taxes. I've done taxes before. It's not that hard, man. Everyone's scared to, because those H&R Block people are scared to stretch the stuff. So if you really want to do your taxes and play with deductions and everything, like with the 1099 forms, do your taxes yourself. Otherwise, make sure you have all the paperwork and stuff. That's a talk for another day. But if you are a W-2 worker, if you want to find out if you owe any money or not, just go get your W-2, find out how much federal tax is paid. Take that amount that shows one. It could be one W-2, it could be 3 W-2, it could be 4 W-2. Add that number together. If this is for if you have under 100,000. Under 100,000, just go to the tax table, calculate it, boom, you're done. So you find out, like me, I found out I'm getting money back. I said, okay, let me go to the tax man, get this thing taken care of, done. Now you're asking, Martin, that's how you're going to do the federal. Now for the state, it's about the same, but the problem with the state is sometimes what you get, now that I think about it, I mean on the state 1099, Let me check on that. Let me talk. I guess something I'm thinking about. When you get a return from the state, they're supposed to send you like a 1099 form or something. So that's what I'm waiting on with my taxes. So thanks for reminding me. I'm going to go look into that. But for right now, how to calculate your taxes. Try that tip.